Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, blockchain.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, guys, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. Now, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say it feels so good to be back. But before I get into the content, I wanted to describe to you people the greatest blockchain song ever created and that will ever be created. I want to break down to you guys the reason why I made this song and the meaning behind it. I mean, I cannot thank everyone enough who was a part of this and helped make this happen. So let's get into the verse real fast. We got two verses on Blockchain Monkeyz. Guys, it feels so fucking good to be back. I want to talk louder, but there's people asleep right now, and I just can't even contain my excitement. So let's go over here real quick because, guys, you're going to lose your mind. We need moon music. We need just in case we moon music, okay? And I got it for you. Here we go. So I started off the hook with blockchain. We're talking about an interledger choo-choo train. Guys, you know it's the ILP. For those of us who've been in this space for a while, we had a chance to really dig in and understand what is going on. We are pioneers in this motherfucker. It's DLT up in these streets, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you like it or not, it's DLT in these streets. They're taking over everything. He said all the money. And that's why we ripple on the blockchain. Guys, if you can't see what Ripple is doing, you're just blind, okay? I start off the first verse saying, first we research, then we research that research. The reason I say that is because I don't know if you guys remember back in the early days when we were in this hunt, and there's a guy by the name of CKJ. I believe he was doing some paralegal work, and he was breaking down the way he researched stuff for certain cases, and he applied that to this, digital asset market. And we've been doing it ever since. So when we come to a conclusion on something, it's because our foundation is so thick from the research that we put in. And then I go with throw it on a nano ledger, pull that heat first. What is early adoption 101? Put it on a ledger. The new herd, the masses that are going to be coming in, they may not be worried about the ledger. They may not care about the ledger, but the early adopters do. I say we're used to FUD and the Twitter beefs, okay? We've endured so much FUD. It's to the point now where FUD doesn't even bother us anymore, those of us who have a strong foundation in this market, okay? And the Twitter beef. And then the next line goes, because it's the standard in this bitch, XRP. Whether you like it or not, whether your emotions are tied, whether they're going crazy. Who's the standard in this bitch? Enough said. I went to YouTube University. You know why I'm saying that? Because it's a well-known fact. We didn't go to no college for this education that we're getting. We didn't go to no college to learn how to move the coins from one person to another, to integrate, to set up these weird-ass exchanges, hoping that we get our digital assets. We went to YouTube University to get there, and you know what? I'm so thankful for it because it didn't cost me a dime. So when they asked me, where'd you learn about digital assets and all this? And how'd you get involved in this? I'm going to tell them. I went to YouTube University. And now they mocking me with no degree. We saying bye to Swift. Keep it walking. Isn't that what's happening right here? Slowly but surely, isn't Swift going bye-bye? Or did I miss something? Keep it walking. And then something told me to respect what got you here. And it was Bitcoin. That's how I got through the door. I got through the door with Bitcoin. So I felt like it was only right for me to give Bitcoin some respect in this track. It says, respect your elders in these bushes. I'm sorry, I have bitch on here. Bitcoin is talking. So I had to give Bitcoin a little bit of respect. Okay. And shout out to my blockchain monkeys who came out of that safari to a Vechain party. When I say came out of that safari, I'm talking about all the scams that we had been hit with. The USI techs, the big connects, the thorn coins, the massive amount of scams in this place. Now, if you were able to endure all that, power to you, because I tell you, during that time, a whole lot of people said, I ain't messing with digital assets no more. They got swept away. But the blockchain monkeys, the blockchain monkeys kept on marching and found a way to get out of that safari and came to a Vechain party. Because guys, once you realize what Vechain was, it wasn't no turning back. And it's so good to see a lot of the people in the community talking about Vechain as of late. I understand there was a price surge, but we've been talking about Vechain a long time ago. So it's good to finally see you guys jump on the V train. Jason Rockwood with it. Why do I say Jason Rockwood with it? We got another animal gorilla on our team named Jason Rockwood. And his name fits. So you can give us a W. You can give us the W. We're already won. We've already won. All we have to do is wait. And then I said, because there's gorillas in this jungle. Who's the gorilla in this jungle? Who is the big monster gorilla in this jungle? The humble gorilla in this jungle. His name is Sonny Lou. And I said, they rocking with me. Or they feeling me. Once I saw I had an army of blockchain monkeys behind me, I was like, oh, yo, y'all feeling me. I must give you my best. There's no way I can come back to YouTube and not give my best and give my all. Why would I even step in the YouTube stage and not be able to give my all? So I said, no, you make sure you're able to give them your all. And that's why I love each and every one of you blockchain monkeys. Okay? Now, where were we? You guys got me hype again. Okay, I'm trying to keep it down because people sleep. Okay? Now, they rocking with me. Oh, they feeling me. ODL, that's the on-demand liquidity. Guys, it's like liquid. And one more thing before I get to the end of this verse. The reason, right at the end, the reason why I say, hey, Wall Street, we got what you need, because I don't want Wall Street coming in here trying to take the credit for what we've been doing. We've seen this. We've been marching down this alley a long time ago. So we are saying first, hey, Wall Street, we got what you need. A love for crypto. Now, guys, if you have been watching YouTube for a while, you know a guy by the name of Love for Crypto. You cannot say liquidity to this day without saying liquidity. Okay. Now, I bring the hook back in again to get you guys fired up for this second verse. Now, this second verse right here, here we go. See, guys, I want to give you the feeling and the meaning behind this song. I know that the track is like crazy sick. The wordplay is on point, but I also wanted to give you the meaning behind the song to let you know why this is the best blockchain monkeys, the best blockchain song ever created, the best blockchain song that will ever be created. Okay, come on down with me. When I say you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, you guys know a guy by the name of Michael Jordan. Do you know that point when he was about 9th and 10th grade, when he didn't make the basketball team? Do you know how much practice and how much research he put into his game? This is what I mean. I'm kind of liking that to that. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, meaning the research that we had to do in the beginning, the visualization that we had to do in the beginning, it would drive you insane. For those of you just coming in as of late, you guys are so lucky to get here now and then actually get it. Man, because what we had to do in the beginning, what we had to endure, whew. But you know what? That makes it all the better. Who's gonna be able to tell their kids a better story when we move? Who is gonna be able to tell their kids a better story than when we move? This is like the real life Goonies. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, here we go. So when I say you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, I'm talking mad research that'll make your head spin. I'm talking CKJ, and it was DAI, Digital Asset Investor. Now, I can remember in the early days, every time Digital Asset Investor, when when that intro would come on to his videos, I had to light a spliff to it because I literally felt like I was getting ready to take off on a rocket ship, and that's still how I feel to this day. And it was always Kevin Cage. Kevin Cage stayed the course through everything that was thrown at him. And he still kept going. I said, yes, I'm doing what's right. Mixing TMI, that's the modern investor, guys. He always kept you on a level head. Going through these shifts. See, he's been there probably a lot longer than all of us. Going through these shifts in this market, he's helped giving you a level head to help you get through. Man, I can't even tell you the valuable people that are in this community that are, that have helped me and many others get through this stage. It is nothing now. I don't give a fuck if it takes 5-10 more years. All you have to do is wait. Okay, now you're mixing crypto area. Now you got crypto area over there in Japan, right? When you're getting that perspective at the same time as you're getting, the perspective over here, it really settles your emotions in your investment. It makes it very, very easy to hodl. So that's why I say crypto area, that's a lot of legendary, because she is legendary in this field of research. Okay. And I can remember in the earlier days, I was screaming to the masses and they acting like they couldn't hear me. And it's like, wow, how can you not get what's going on right now? And then I heard a video from Rob Cash. I think it was an XRP video. And Rob Cash was saying, the same thing. He's trying to convey this message. He's trying to get it to his folks and his family. And some people just ain't listening or getting it. And then he said he washed his hands of it. He did his part. And I was thinking, and I said the same thing. You know what? I've done my part. You can't force this down people's, now you can't force this down the throat. They either have to get it, or just get left behind, or when things do happen, you can still help them along now, because they may actually see things in a different light. And then I said, and Gem Crypto, how you live? Because Gem Crypto in this space, her Twitter has a way to helping to keep you level. She's in this space. She's seen the ups and downs, but she's still always managed to keep a smile on people's faces. So I wanted to give her a shout out on this track. And then I said, did I say Vechain? I know I said Vechain in the first verse, but I needed to convey that message again. Vechain is a monster. Token Vision. Why did I say Token Vision? Because I can remember learning about Vechain, and it was Token Vision that really helped you to see why. Not just the fact that it sounded really, really nice and it had good graphics and all that, and it was tickling to the ear. No, he helped you see actually what was happening with Vechain and why it could possibly be a good project. And for that, it's unmatched. It's Papa Doc. Papa Doc sends me great information. He sent me something one day. I think it was Ray Dalio, a video, and it just shifted my whole perspective in a way. I'm just like, wow, dude, thank you. It opened my eyes up to some other things. And then I said, Mikey O does the same thing. He hits me with massive Vechain articles. What is I want to see, not only do I love Vechain, I still want to research what I already know about Vechain, just so I'm further engraved in the Vechain. Because I'll tell you one thing right now. I was watching the interview at AMA the other day, and Sonny Liu said Vechain is ever evolving. He's not going to be one of these companies where he gets to a certain point and say, no, this is how it is. He said Vechain is ever evolving. That's the type of surf ride I like to ride on. You know what I mean? So Uncle Sam, because he took me on the lifeboats. I'll tell you one thing. During that period where everyone thought the prices were going to $589 and above, Sam kept you afloat. Sam gave you a lifeboat. Because for those who got swept out in the earlier days with all the scams, and then they have to, but still keep going on, and then they have to be holding on to a lifeboat, thinking XRP is going to go to the moon, and XRP never goes to the moon. Then you lose some more people, another big shift. Sam kept you going. And then here, I got a little off track here. Just being a gorilla. I said, she got a fatty and she's a nurse. I don't know why, my mind just shifted. I had a little bit too many bananas when I was writing it. Okay, I said, I'm here to put a rocket in her universe. So this is me, being the gorilla that I am. But as you can see, I'm coming back to crypto again, because it says, I'm here to put a rocket in the universe. And I remember Navin Gupta saying, we're here to put a dent in the universe. So I said, oh, this is freedom here. I'm talking Roger Ver. Now, guys, if you remember in the earlier days, I remember seeing the documentaries, I remember the look. And I remember hearing Roger Ver talk in Antonopoulos talk about blockchain in a way that took me on a rabbit hole that lasted for like 36 hours straight. When I first started learning about, Bitcoin and blockchain, I didn't sleep for like 2 days. I was that amazed, okay? Now, I end the verse with walking in this bitch like Jim Swartz. I'm an arson. Because every time I see Jim Swartz, I just imagine a bunch of fire behind him. I don't care if he's sitting down doing the AMA. I don't care if he's walking on stage. I just see a fire behind him. So I said, walking in this bitch like Jim Swartz, I'm an arson. And then I said, till we partying with Brad and Chris Larson. Now, guys, if we're ever somewhere, anywhere on earth, and Brad and Chris Larson are in the room, we probably mooned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, guys, I'm going to leave the SoundCloud link below for you to listen to Blockchain Monkeyz over and over again. And I want you to act like complete fools when you're listening to it. I'm going to need you to turn the volume all the way up to 40, past 40 if you have it. Okay? I'm going to need you to fill the cooler full of bananas and full of whiskey. Okay? Because we walking in this bitch like Jim Swartz. I'm an arson. Till we're partying with Brad and Chris Larson and Sonny Lou and Jason Rockwood and Kevin and all the whole gang.
Blockchain Monkeyz, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, my brother, man?
It is great to see you, man.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain, we talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, we talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. First we research, then we research that research. Throw it on a nano ledger, pull that heat first. We used to fun and the Twitter beef, cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking. And shout out to my blockchain monkeys who came out of that safari to our Vechain party. Jason Rockwood with it. You can give us the W, cause it's gorillas in this jungle. Sonny Lou, they rocking with me. Oh, they feeling me. ODL, that's the on-demand liquidity. Hey, Wall Street, we got what you need. I love a crypto liquidity. Blockchain, we talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain, we talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's the OT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm talking mad research. It'll make a head spin, cause it was CKJ and it was D-A-I and it was always Kevin Cage with some T-M-I and mixing crypto. That's a lot of legendary. I was screaming to the masses, acting like they couldn't hear me. With a lot of Rob Cash and Gem Crypto. How you living? Did I say Vechain? Token Vision. It's popping out. And Mikey, yo. Uncle Sam, cause he took me on a lifeboat. But she got a fatty. And she's a nurse. I'm here to put my rocket in her universe. Oh, this is freedom here. I'm talking Rogerville. Antonopolis. That's what brought me here. Walking in this bitch like Jim Swartz. I'm an arson. Till we're partying with brother Chris and Blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. 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 We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. How you living? They say we doomed. I beg to differ. Roses on the moon. How you living? They say we doomed. I beg to differ. Roses on the moon.
Are you participating?